Welcome back to Newsmakers. I'm your host, Jess Todd-Feld. Simon Treselyan is our next guest and a former Special Forces undercover operator, now an international speaker and author of Who Dares for Success and Courage Conquers All Things. Welcome.
Thank you, Jess, for having me here.
All right, I'll tell you what interested me about you, and it was the idea of the warrior concept and helping people with that. I thought the idea of being a warrior, war is conflict and kind of a negative thing, but you say there's a lot we can learn.
Well, absolutely. I mean, every civilization, every empire has been created with the use of warriors. That's what they owe it to. Not merchants, not scientists, not kings, but warriors. And the warrior has been the epitome of courage, fortitude, and protection for all cultures throughout history.
And it seems like a very masculine concept, and I know you have this is really universal, so explain where.
Absolutely. Well, the fact is that a warrior concept is very much about protection and service. So it's actually a feminine concept. And anyone that doesn't believe that warriors can be females just needs to try and get between a woman and her children. Then they find out about what a true warrior is all around. But the fact is that a soldier's energy is very external. It seeks to overcome and to conquer, whereas a feminine energy seeks to protect and serve.
So I know you go out, you have the books, and you speak to people. How are you helping people to embrace the warrior, and what is it doing to their lives?
Well, the fact is that we live in a world of adversity. You know, we live in a world of natural disasters, of financial stress, of relationship stress. Now, all of those areas, it's like being besieged, you know, on a daily basis. And if you could learn to actually embrace the concepts of the warrior, like we illustrate in the books, then those principles, which have actually been very, very sorely learnt, can actually be applied in your life to attain victory. So essentially to turn victims into victors.
So financial troubles, we'll pick one as an example you brought up. So if I were to approach it like a warrior, I guess one choice would be to just be upset and whine and complain. A warrior, I don't know, I show up at work and I tell my boss, I'm tired of you. What do I?
Well, for a start, a warrior would exhibit courage in all things.
Courage. Okay.
Courage is one of the first principles, right. You know, and courage is the elimination of fear, the overcoming of fear. It's not the absence of fear. It actually allows us to perform better. Creating a plan, getting good confederates around you that will support you. That's what special forces do. They don't go anywhere without a strategy, anywhere without a plan, anywhere without support. And once you've got those things into being, then you execute your plan and attain victory.
All right, so say I want to become a warrior. And I want to take the best of what a warrior is so I can be more successful, which is one of the takeaways that people have when they learn that. What else would I do? Courage is number one. I guess having the courage to really stand up, say what you think, that's certainly plenty of value. What else?
Well, as I said, creating a plan, actually having the mindset to know that failure is really not an option, that you've literally got to move forward and attain that victory. And sometimes, you know, we embrace the adversity. You know, when you go to a gym, you actually apply load on the muscles to actually create more stress. And it's that stress that actually adds to strength.
Right. And by the way, this guy has an unbelievable life. You really have to check out. What's the website, by the way?
The website is whodaresforsuccess.com.
Who Dares for Success, and certainly you'll see the information on the books. But you're also involved with a group called Gray Man. Explain to everybody what that is all about.
The Gray Man is a charity based in Australia. And we are a bunch of ex-Special Forces operators that have vowed to try to stop child prostitution and trafficking in Asia. So literally we go in and rescue children, you know, from what is essentially one of the most depraved and deplorable acts from mankind at the present time.
And I know you work with the law to be able to accomplish this. You're doing this in the middle of writing books?
Absolutely.
And speaking, you're going in and saving kids and rushing out and...
That's what a warrior does. A warrior does what it takes when it needs to attain that success. That's what we do.
Any last nugget you can give our audience before we go to help them attain that success that they're really after and wishing for?
The fact is that we were all born successful. You know, along the way, sometimes we lost our path. But if we have the mindset, if we have the courage in that moment to attain these small square centimeters of chances that life presents to us on a daily, consistent basis, if we have the courage to grasp them, we will attain victory from the jaws of defeat, and we will stop being victims and become true victors in life.
Has anybody told you, while you sound so charming, so nice, that there's this whole little mix going where I know he could hurt me if I really... I know that's a non-warrior thing for me to say, but I can tell. You're bigger
Well,
than
essentially, we're the new knights. We're the new Grail Knights.
That's right. Working for good. How can people find out more information?
Well, they can visit the site, which is whodaresforsuccess.com or starfireaustralia.com.
And Simon Treselyan, the books are wonderful. People really should check out those sites. So much great information. You're helping people and certainly helping those kids. Thank you so much for coming to New York and being on our show.
Thank you for having me.